What's going on, y'all? It's your guy Tez the Fi.
Your guy CJ100.
And we are the 5100 Podcast.
I need y'all to do me a favor right fast. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can get all of our content as soon as it drops. With that being said, let's get back to the video. You dig?
Back at y'all again with another podcast episode. We got two special guests in the building. We gonna let them, first.
One not a guest.
Right, yeah. Rudy the Samurai and been here multiple times.
Nigga's an honorary member.
Facts. So y'all already know who he is, so forget him. But we got Miss Coco here as well. How you doing?
Good.
So
it's a spicy one.
It is. The intent was to have two young ladies here, but we ain't getting into that.
Right, we're just gonna let that go.
Yeah, we gonna let that one slide. But we still gonna make this a good episode. Gonna ask a few questions, get a few different perspectives on how people think of things. So, Miss Coco, number one, how you doing today?
Highly blessed and highly stressed.
Okay, that rhymed.
Right, you rapping? I mean, we in the
Bars.
No, since we in here, I might as well.
Fig.
Coco, faux show, fofo.
Oh, I could do a little something. I got a little story to tell. Might as well.
Yeah, that's gonna be a very interesting stuff, bro. We might as well just go and get into it because I really want to know. Like,
it's one question burning me up.
Okay,
do you like your booty ate?
What the hell?
Duh.
Because we were talking about the booty of the mic, and it just made me think booty and face, and I was like, I wonder if she liking her booty ate. I mean, not that I would do it, but I'm just asking if she like her booty ate.
You know what's crazy though? Last night, I had a fucking dream about getting my booty ate.
See, this is what podcast. This is what the 500 podcast do. We predict the future and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was in my dream last night.
Hey, quick question.
So if that's
On perk.
No, thank you.
Is it a 30? Is it a 30?
You want perk?
Is it a perk 30 G?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be.
Let me get a 30, man.
I'm trying to be drug
Get you,
free.
man. I got perk. Oh,
Like that shit like
you don't do no perk.
The 5100 Podcast does not condone the use of drugs.
AKA
You don't do perks?
Skittles.
Yeah, do perk.
I'm itching, man. I need perk, man. You don't do perk? Nah, okay. You know what we're talking about, the video?
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
Yeah. It's another video that's funny as hell. Where dude was like, we can smoke in here? T, go get the gas! Go get the gas! Nigga was happy as hell. I remember them smoking that, nigga. It be like that. All right, I'm sorry. I'm just throwing us off.
You must be a smoker.
I used to be. I don't smoke no more. Since I was on papers, I just stopped out there.
How long you been on papers?
Much better.
Yeah, I've been on paper. Well, I was on papers for 11 months, 29 days.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that shit sucks. And then I just quit after that because I just didn't have the need to smoke.
I never really been a smoker anyways. I'm more of a caustic kind of girl.
So her name is Coco. She raps. She like getting her booty ate, and she don't smoke. Okay.
What about the whole professional part? You left that whole part out.
I'm sorry.
Like,
Fuck your job, nigga.
Hold on.
We don't care about teachers right now.
I went to whole 4-year college.
We.
I knew it was coming.
So, relationship status. So, shit, the 5100 Podcast, y'all know what we is. So
I'm gonna run it down again.
Oh, cool.
I'm single and halfway celibate. You know what I'm saying? If the right piece of ass come across me, I will definitely tap that motherfucker. But I'm trying to restrain from the booty. So I am single and celibate. Halfway.
Married, been married for 2 years. Plan on making it a whole lot more years because the streets is not nice and I don't want to go back.
I understand.
I don't like niggas. I don't like bitches. I don't like nobody.
Damn.
So she just come in hot.
Facts.
That's where I'm at with that.
Damn.
I was celibate for a little while.
Selling a bit. You just say?
Celibate.
Oh, okay.
Celibate.
Bought it. I bought it.
My bad.
On to you. Relationship status.
Uh-oh, this is a tricky question.
It is, ain't it?
I'm a massage therapist
Whoa.
and a personal trainer.
My nigga.
My clientele base is mainly women.
So he's single.
So to that answer, I will say, can a peacock fly?
Can it though?
If a pig can.
Is a pig pussy port?
That ain't the same. Peacocks may fly, they may not. Who knows?
That's a good question.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay.
Next subject.
I'm
Quick.
not finna play with him.
Quick. So, Coco, I know when me, you, and Rudy kind of talked on the phone, you gave us an interesting background story that I've been dying to dig into this motherfucker. Oh, my language. But
it's gonna be one of them.
Oh, my boy excited.
Cause you said that you was married, you got divorced.
Hold on, before you just dive into it, how long were you married?
Right.
I'm still actually married.
So you're legally separated. How long you been legally separated?
2.5 years. So it would have been 2 years in May. It'll be 3 next May.
Why the fuck y'all just don't do the paperwork?
Because they said they're going to put him on child support. You know when the government get in your business. And I'm really not one of them type of people like
Real nigga
to take
activity.
him down through there. And I'm just like, how do I get around putting him on that? Because he's a great dad. So I really am not just trying to
Real
like
nigga
dog
activity.
him out. And if anything happens to him, I get all of them benefits. So
let me
until somebody's like ready to, you know,
One time for the one time, man.
take that position,
Just
like I'm not in a
really-
rush to get there.
Okay.
You know, I've seen people like back in the old days, people be separated for 20 years and then get back together.
Hey, that's a fact. I was
You know.
separated for like 3 years too.
And then got back together.
You didn't know that?
Nah.
Yeah, I told you when I finalized the divorce.
Nah.
Yeah, bro. I told you when I feel like I didn't tell you,
Right.
but like I told you when I got divorced, and you knew I was married, and you knew I wasn't with her.
Bro, I ain't know it was that long though.
Yeah,
So wait,
I
you
mean,
separated for 3 years and then got back together and
No,
then got
no.
divorced?
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. I'm
no.
thinking, Oh, okay.
No, I'm talking about I did the same thing she did, basically. I actually got the divorce,
Yeah.
but I took 3 years to do it.
And I don't plan on getting back with him. Not at all.
Good to know.
But the way the dating is right now is like when I really said I don't like nobody, like I guess a couple people like I feel like when I get in a relationship, like I'm not one of them females that needs a nigga or needs a man. Like I got my own house, I take good care of my kids, I make good money, I can buy what I want, go where I want, do what I want. So when I really get in a relationship for the next time, because Rudy know I did that shit for all the wrong reasons last time,
Shit was stupid.
that it's really gonna be with somebody who's like a plus to my life. Like I really wanted to like add to my life, like be something that's like I'm excited about.
What was stupid about it, Rudy?
Them niggas met. 3 months later, they married.
That was stupid.
Dumb
Yeah,
ass.
that's not the most educated decision I've
But-
ever heard of.
But I was going through a lot.
She got
My
involved.
mom had just passed, and then after we met, my son's dad, who I always thought I was gonna be with, passed. So I wasn't really in my right mental space. at that
Vulnerable.
point.
Oh, okay.
It's vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ignored
They
all.
call it, what is it called? It's a word for that. Oh well.
Stupid. But look, real niggas gave her advice. She didn't want to listen.
He did. Everybody did. And
Straight
I
up
just
boy
was
mission.
like, but my mama was like one of the people that flew by to see her pants and just did whatever the fuck made her feel good in the moment. And I was like, she just died, so let me do that.
What?
That made a lot of sense. I see your logic there.
No.
In memory of mom type stuff?
Yeah.
That's what my mama would have done.
And I'm literally on the phone with my sister like the weekend before my marriage, and I'm about to walk down the aisle in the bathroom with both of my best friends boohooing, crying like I'm not supposed to be getting married. And my sister was like, "Well, do what makes you happy right now."
Oh,
and I'm like, "Well, I am excited about partying and drinking."
And this is why men are needed.
Max, where your circle? That was your circle?
Nigga, I was here.
I know, bro. I already know. Like,
I was here.
we know how this go. Like, Rudy he just don't know it. Like,
No, I didn't even say that. I knew.
Sugar coated nothing.
I see. If he gave it to you blunt, raw, uncut, it's like,
The eggplant was working. I had. That was it.
Whoa, not that.
Stigmatizing a motherfucker.
No.
so it was just vulnerability.
All
and he came.
vulnerability.
I think society gives you an idea. Like I grew up with both my parents. We had like a whole, like it was me and my two brothers. We really had like a good family situation. And so I always saw myself having that with like 2-parent household,
Yep.
kids being in the house together and all of that kind of stuff. I really wanted like that family life. But people tell you to go and find a good man by way the Bible tells you to find a good man, like he's supposed to go to work and da 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 da. And I saw this pimp the other day that was just like on Instagram. He said, find find the woman that likes you. Don't marry the woman that you like.
I saw that.
And I used to agree with that. Now I'm like, no, I want somebody that I want. And I kind of feel in that whole idea of, old people used to say, marry the man that loves you, because he's going to give you whatever. And I feel like I fell into that. And that's not where I'm at now. Just not knowing any better.
So are you saying he wasn't the guy that you wanted?
No. He wanted me, and I was just like, okay.
Fine. If only it was that easy.
It's like, like, first of all, that was a pimp. Let's get that clear.
What, me or him?
Him. Well, I don't know. You might be a pimp. We'll figure out through this episode. But he's definitely, like, when it comes to pimping, they got a different terminology and a different view on the world when it comes to relationships, especially. Like, if you're not a pimp, to him, you're a trick.
Yeah.
It's no in between. So they got a different viewpoint. But quick story, real quick, right? On some marriage shit, right? I was getting full of the gas in Westwood with my cousin, right? And my mama called me and was like, I'm finna get married. And I'm like, wait, what? Finna get married? She's like, yeah, at your grandmama's house. So I'm full of the gas. I'm like, all right, cuz, make sure, because I wasn't driving at the time. I was like, cuz, just stop by Taco Bell right quick. So grab the Taco Bell, whatever. So we get to the crib. This is the most ratchet shit I've ever seen in my life. So it's at my grandmother's house with her new husband, right? And the old baby daddy is the preacher doing the sermon.
Bruh.
Her baby daddy married my mama to a nigga she just made at my granddaddy's house.
Hell?
What kind of
He was
shit?
happy for them.
I bet. I bet he was.
What kind of shit?
Get her out of my hair.
What the?
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that.
He probably egged it on.
Probably.
Like, I don't marry you, bro.
Kiss her, fool. Do it. Like, what?
Put the motherfucking jello on the bread. Spread it.
She needs something.
So,
Let's get into it.
after that, you say y'all been separated for 2.5 years. So, how did you get engaged immediately afterwards, knowing you were still married to somebody?
No, I got immediately engaged to him, not after.
Oh, so
Hell no.
that was the thing. It was the 3 months engaged married.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now it make more sense.
Now it's not fun.
It's not, because I thought it was immediately after she met somebody else. I'm like, come on. Like,
Let's get to it.
right.
No.
Yep, that nigga beat you to it.
Right.
It was some broken hearts behind that, though.
I bet. So after your separation, did you just get back out in the streets, or you took some time to kind of?
No. So, like, I separated in May. I didn't really start dating anybody until November, which wasn't even, like, on purpose. Like, I never posted on social media, never told anybody outside of my immediate circle or nothing. I just was like, I'm just chilling.
4 months.
No, wait. May, June, July, August, September,
Can't count
October,
May, you
November,
said May.
6. May, June, July, August, September, October, November. That's like 6 months.
5. Okay.
And then I started kind of dating somebody, but it wasn't like I was intentionally like, oh, okay, I'm finna date this person. It was just like, just happened. And then that happened for like a year, and then I was just like, all right, okay, cool. But I really felt like I was on Still Got Her Groove back. Like, I had a baby, I got married, I went through that whole situation. I was like feeling bad. And women go through that, like, they just don't feel good about themselves, like. And then, I don't know, I met that man, and I was back.
What happened with him?
We still talk, but it's just not like it was.
So y'all be okay, never mind.
Nah, we really just talk.
Ain't no
like,
cutty. Ain't no. I got some cutty last night. None of that.
Nah, I mean, if he call him, I'll pull up.
Okay, I'm about to say stop
Right.
the
I was
cap.
about to say that.
But it just hasn't been that. Like, we just really on some other shit.
So
But like, we really have like that whole like, I fuck with you, he fuck with me type shit. So it's really just on another level.
But if he wanted the cheeks, they're available.
Yeah, I'm not in a relationship. I'm single.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
Rudy, did you say your status?
I did. I did.
Want to impress me, bitch? Jump in there and stay there.
Damn. Fix my windshield.
You.
Do something I ain't never seen a female do.
Oh, you watch Call?
Shit,
Let's
bet.
go.
You watch the wheel wall? Bet. Do you watch the floorboards in the crib? Okay, let's go.
Y'all tripping.
You did make a good point, though.
I could change the light bulb.
Oh my God.
You did make a good point,
Can
though.
you swap out a motor?
Transmission.
Can you swap out the motor? Can you
No
swap out-
engine.
No
left.
tools.
Nothing.
You hear me? I got this motherfucker. Watch out.
Facts. That's what I'm talking about.
Impress me.
Facts.
I be a pressure grab a transmission. Goddamn it.
And carry that bitch yourself.
$700 grab that
Shit.
bitch.
I ain't doing none of that.
But you did bring up a good point, and I know there's one of the things that people talk about a lot in marriages, making sure you find the right person or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And for you, it seemed like you kind of settled. So I look at it like this, and you made a good point, which is you don't just settle, but you try to find the best fit for each other. Like, bruh, I done had girls that I wanted to marry before I married my wife, but as time went along, I seen it.
AKA the coochie was trash. I'm just playing. I just,
If you
I
want
just
to
wanna
marry
slide
him,
that
I
in.
would think
Yeah,
the
it
coochie
wouldn't
was
be about.
bomb.
Yeah, it wouldn't be about sex. No, it ain't got to be about sex to say I do.
Can
Like,
you marry
Exactly.
a coochie? Can you
Yeah,
marry
I
some
used to
trash
think that
coochie?
too.
Yes.
Now I'm
You
like,
actually can.
You can.
You can marry some trash coochie?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I would. I'm just asking for the people here.
I think you can because
and that's
it's
why
more than,
niggas cheat.
it's more than sex.
No, it's not.
Nah,
It
we
ha-
don't cheat
no.
for that
Niggas
reason.
niggas cheat because the light bulb got turned.
Right.
Niggas cheat because we stupid.
Nigga cheat because we
That's why
opened
we
the bag
cheat.
of Skittles. nigga.
Facts.
Like,
That's all it takes. Damn, she dropped that. Hey, you dropped.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with
the light green.
Okay, so
I
if
need
you're
some
in
pussy.
a this is one of the questions that I had to ask
Okay.
because I realize men settle too.
Oh shit.
A lot of men settle.
They do.
Like they're
Most
literally
men
in a
do.
relationship. They'll post to this girl and they're so happy and we buying matching outfits and then they're in my DMs. So it's like obviously you're not with who you want to be with. And I just need an explanation for that.
That's
And
not
I
true.
understand it because I feel like
That's not what it is though.
We just want to make sure you made the right decision. Every now and again, you just get
Come
out there
on.
and be like,
Boo.
I hate them.
bend that ass over, knock her down, she get on your nerves.
That wasn't it.
That's why I'm not here.
Ooh,
Now
I'm
with
the right
Vivica, I
bitch.
thought I was on the something.
Let me go
Then
back to
the
my
next
baby.
week, it was nothing.
Nothing.
But why though? Because I was asking my guy friend this the other day, and we've been friends since I was 20. So
Hold on.
let's say
Let me
15.
let me pause this. Does this guy friend want or has had sex with you?
Yes.
He ain't giving you real advice.
It's filtered through dick,
Yes.
so you can't really trust it. I'm not saying he's not accurate,
Right.
but it's not trustworthy advice.
But I don't know any other men to ask why they cheat because nobody in my family is cheating.
Well,
You know what? Let's just not go there.
No. I mean,
I'm getting uncomfortable here.
I like the fact that she brought the question up because that's a good point. Because I think you saying what a lot of other women think is, if a man cheats, it's because he's not satisfied at home, and that ain't always the case.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Mostly it's not.
most of the time, it's not. It might be Wednesday night, and I'm out, me and
And it's
CJ
an
out, or
opportunity.
whattever, and it's exactly
Men are opportunity cheaters for sure.
But I don't even feel like that. I don't mean like they're in relationships that they're not satisfied in. I just feel like men settle too. Like I was just saying
We
the
were
other
just
day,
talking about the
like
cheating point.
like females get in relationships and they don't have shit going, so they jump from relationship. They ain't got nowhere to stay. They don't have no car. They don't have no this. They don't have no that. So they get with a dude in order to get that. And I know dudes that do that too. But it starts to seem like men be single for so long, then they just hop in the next relationship because she like me. She doing this. She doing that. She can cook. She can this and she that.
That matters.
Right? So then they just hop in a relationship, but it's not really with the person that they want to be with. It's just they're bringing forth what they want in a relationship.
Let me break it to you like this, right? You ever wanted something and got it and was like, it ain't shit?
Mm-hmm.
What you want ain't necessarily
What you need.
facts.
And guys, this is my biased opinion because I'm a man, but guys go for more of what they need when it comes to
Most
a woman.
definitely.
So we'll be with the woman we need versus the one we just super sexually attracted. Because our dick don't mean that much, bro. Like we want to please ourselves or whatever. But when it comes to a woman, that's not first. I asked the question earlier jokingly, but seriously, I teach a woman how to get that pussy better for me before I just marry a woman that's got the best box in the world. That's just how men think.
But let me add this. I tried to train a man how to have sex before, and that did not go well.
I think
Women are a lot more inclined to like sexually
I
take
agree.
advice.
I
A
agree.
man don't want to hear that
It's
he's
the
not
ego.
putting down
It's
his
our
dick.
ego. for
pride.
sure. Yeah.
I tried to tell somebody once, and he was a good man. I would have still been with him to this day, but he did not know what the fuck to do in the bedroom, and I was unsatisfied.
Was he like a habitual coochie eater?
No, not
That's
even
usually
that.
how them niggas.
That's
make
how
it
it go. Like they just
Good make up
let me eat your pussy for
He
75
wasn't even
minutes.
giving the box at that point. He wasn't even doing that back then.
So he wasn't trying.
He was just garbage. He wasn't
Yeah.
eating it. He was just garbage.
Yeah, he was just.
Oh
he was just
hell
doing-
nah! You gotta do something, bro. Bring
You can't deal with that little
baby. Let me. You want me to use your
Exactly.
toys? I'll use them. You gotta do
I
something,
thought
bro.
you wanted me to eat the chips.
And we were a lot younger. I want to say like 24, 25, but
Nah, there's no excuse.
Hell no.
In
Ew.
24, 25, you getting revved up.
Real
Shit
strokes.
got real back then.
Facts.
You get
But
your
dick-
shit beat down.
what?
But dick to women is more important than coochie is to men, though.
I agree. It's just the dick. It's not dick. It's not dicks.
is,
Period. It's the dick. Like the
Yes,
dick is more
exactly.
important than women.
Yes.
It's that particular dick. Don't
Right.
y'all see how Christian Rock act over
Bruh,
Blueface?
she losing
He
teeth
got
and
some
some more
kind of
shit.
dick.
That girl
Exactly.
Man,
She
man,
got
that boy laying it down on that bitch.
Yeah, like,
That's a different type of dick.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, you all can get some good ass dick and get stuck.
That's a fact.
We can get good vagina and still move around.
Keep
Not
it
care.
moving.
We'll just deal with her longer than we
Because
should
all
have.
y'all worried about is the nut. It's not about how the nut happens for y'all.
Exactly.
With
Yeah.
women, it's about how the nut comes.
Yeah.
Like
That's-
you can't just go into a woman and be like, I'm gonna bust a nut. No,
you-
you
if
gotta
you-
have a whole plan.
If you a thought, we can.
That's why a man can marry a woman with trash box
Yep.
versus a woman
I
marrying
really
a
hate
man.
y'all. This is
You see how I just made that point
I
right
don't
there?
understand
Come on,
this.
You see what you just did?
Because you're going to be proficient at something. You're going to suck some
understand.
good dick or something. Like, we're going to get you right.
Right, because
She know how to make neck bones, macaroni and cheese, so she's marriable.
Hey,
I mean,
It goes-
it
it
take
goes-
more
I
than
like,
that.
goes a lot
I
deeper
like
than
my
that.
neck bones and my macaroni and cheese now.
It take more than that, but that's why I say
That's a good start.
That's a start. You know?
That's a great start, nigga.
She's
Like,
gonna be a great
I can
mom.
work with you.
like, see, you bringing up qualities like you said, good mother, clean the house,
Right.
support me if I'm down, not financially, but you know what I'm saying. Like
You know,
that matter too, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like
so let's.
cause you, I heard you.
I'm getting somewhere now.
I heard
because
you.
I think that's a great segue.
So
for
on to
whole
the
panel.
next topic then.
Yeah.
So if you got all that, why are you going to ruin that by cheating with the girl who's
I'll
not
go.
out?
Let me answer.
Please do.
Let me answer.
I want to
God.
take this one very last.
Because it's Tuesday.
Perfect.
I told you, niggas are stupid.
Bruh.
We will. This is one thing I will say about this podcast. We will admit that niggas are stupid.
Right. And it's not
across
gonna,
the board. 100% ain't 99, and he kind of got an
Right.
We straight up agree. Niggas
He
stupid.
say
And it
earlier,
won't. And it won't change.
No.
No.
It won't.
See, that's why I said. That's why I asked you how the dude that's giving you this information has he had the boss before? Because he'll swerve the truth a little bit if he believe that's gonna get him some more JJ.
The moment he went in your pussy, his IQ went down.
Even if that was 15 years ago.
Don't matter.
If he still got the
I
chance to
remember.
knock
I
it down,
remember. I remember 15-year-old
God
pussy.
he got the
damn.
chance to knock it down.
X.
Her initials is AB. Fast pussy I ever had.
Ah,
I never forgot. So, so
that
I got
shit
a
had a
question.
long lasting effect. God
I got a
damn.
question. I got a question. All right. So, as far as men go, could you be with a man? No, before I do that, I'm gonna do that next. Do you believe, and this is for everybody, do y'all believe in traditional relationships? Whoever wants it can take it.
No,
Why not, sir?
nothing is traditional.
I can't
Nothing.
argue with
Nothing is traditional. Like, you want a traditional relationship, you go into a traditional, and the woman is not traditional. She's not gonna give you traditional back.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I mean, just being
Hold
honest.
on. Hold the fuck. Repeat that.
Because it kind of sounded like she's not gonna give you traditional pussy back.
No.
I
Outside
want to
of
say it.
sex.
Say it slower.
You going into a relationship, you're a traditional guy. It's hard to find a woman that's going to match the tradition that you're used to or that you want,
Expecting.
because it's new school going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's bosses now. Like, women out here are bosses. It's rare that you're going to find one
We're getting there.
that's going to cook, clean, suck, fuck, and
Shut the fuck up.
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
while you pay all the bills, you do all the household lawn and build the Bob shit that the men back in the day, the protector, all this.
Right.
And you expecting that valuable woman, you're not gonna get the valuable woman because
they don't believe in it no more.
Exactly. That's the way that the world has pushed.
Right.
Like that's the way the world has pushed. Men done pushed it to where women has become bosses, and women has pushed it to where men become bitches, and it has fucking taken over.
Its own beast.
So now you want that old school love that Marvin Gaye used to talk about, that your grandparents used to have, to stay with this woman, or I'm staying with this man because of the kids, and no, that ain't how it go no more. The options are too wide. Like internet is crazy.
Right.
So at the jump of a gun, she's not doing something, you're not doing something she don't want or don't like. She is Fred up the street.
So this show,
all you gotta do is DM her.
This show is about to take a turn. So before we do this show is sponsored by Just CBD. Relax your nerves, calm your spirit. You can get the bath bombs, you can get the gummies, you can get the vape juice. And I'm going to hit mine right now because this show is about to take a turn, because me and Rudy have had this conversation. How many times?
It's been a few
It's been a few times. You know what I'm saying? We
both
stand on our principles. It is what it is.
Pass the perks before we get started.
It's kicking in. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so
That's the CBD.
to this point, right? Now, I hate that Rudy did this because I can't disagree with him. I don't like the way he set that up. I don't. Because it's hard to disagree with it.
Yeah.
But and if we're looking at modern times, he's right. And this is now the people that know Kevin Samuels, raise your hand.
Everybody.
I don't make that face.
So he lost me with those points because he was so stringent and strong on the points of traditional relationships, and I was trying to get guys in the same space that we're in, that he was in, to understand that those days are over. Even though I actually believe in them, finding a woman that wants to go with that, they got too much money now. They're in situations where they can run their own life, whether good or bad. I think it's bad in a lot of cases, but that's just my opinion. And now you're dealing with a different woman. You're not dealing with Mabel. You're not dealing with Hattie. You're dealing with Coco. It's a different woman. It's a different animal. So you got to adjust. Or do you recreate the old image? You know, questions that need answers.
Now I will say there are some out there, bro.
Like 5?
Probably 5. It's just the possibility of you finding them
Facts.
are very slim.
Facts.
I've ran across one. Honestly, ran across one. Got mad money, and is close to tradition, like super close to tradition. But that's extremely rare.
Okay.
So you going out here to the normal spots you normally go to, or just out about in the city, you're not gonna hit those people. It's hard to hit those people.
It is.
It is. It is. It is.
So I was just about to say,
what
you got
got?
something on there,
What you
Coco?
got?
Yeah, because I feel like me and my husband try to do the whole traditional thing, and I feel like he wanted a traditional situation, but he couldn't afford the traditional situation. So I'm working
It's a lot of
still,
that too.
but you expect me to take care of the kids and clean the house and do this and that and cook dinner and da. But I got to work a 40-hour work week like you, and I'm still paying half the bills. And to me, the workload became uneven. And I'm tired, and my frustration ended up letting out on him.
So were you, just quick question, and I get you back. You get back to it. Were you actually doing half? Like, was it like leaning towards you more or leaning towards him more? Because it's never really half.
He was paying the rent. I would pay the light bill, the cable bill, the light bill. I mean the electric bill.
That's rent right there.
Internet, that type of stuff. Bringing in all the groceries, bringing all the household essentials.
Okay.
But when he got off work, and the thing that I admired about my husband so much is that he was so passionate and he was so hardworking. But what I realized about me being, attracted to that was to a fault. Like, he became so hardworking that he's working for free. He was coaching basketball, he's coaching football, he's coaching track year
you had
round.
one of them.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I wasn't getting no time.
Yeah, that's
So you're not bringing any money into the house, and I'm still having to provide that load, and you're gone doing things for free, and I've got to do what I got to do to take care of the household. So it just became like this, and I felt like our goals weren't matched, which is why I shouldn't have got married that fast, because it's a whole lot of questions that you need to ask before it gets to that point.
It take time.
And not even about the time thing, but it's just you need to know what you're looking for. Like, I needed to know myself before I started looking for somebody else.
Do you know today?
Yeah, I feel like I do.
Okay.
And I've spent that 2.5 years trying to figure out what is it that I need, what am I looking for, who am I?